Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Good afternoon, everyone. Here is Dr. Imran from Pakistan. So, today our topic is anxiety, stress, anger, depression, and fears. First, I want to talk about anxiety. Anxiety is a state of worry and fear about a future event. It is a typical experience that people go through when faced with challenging situation. You may feel when you have a big test and important job interview or presentation. Although anxiety is a natural response to stress, feeling for prolonged periods can signify an underlying mental health problems. Anxiety disorder are a common type of mental health disorder characterized by feeling of intense worry, fear, and nervousness. People affected by an anxiety disorder become so overwhelmed with these feelings that it becomes difficult for them to carry out day to day activities. As a result, they may start adopting lifestyle to avoid situations that make them feel nervous. This can include avoiding the company of other people, skipping school, not showing up to work. Anxieties are different from depression. While depression causes you to feel sad with low self esteem, anxiety, on the other hand, can make you feel tense, worried, and restlessness. So, anxiety symptoms: nervousness, feeling worried, feeling tense, sweating, restlessness, insomnia, dizziness, dry mouth, increased heart rate, fatigue, chest tightness, breathing issues, shivering, numbness and tingling in hand and feet, muscle tension and pain. So, what is the cause of anxiety? Stress, genetic, drug abuse, traumatic events, irritable bowel syndromes, IBS, diabetes, drug and alcohol withdrawal, heart diseases, respiratory problems, anxiety, treatment. Following are some of the treatment for anxiety. Therapy can include psychotherapy, behavioral therapy, CBT, and other therapies. Medication. Now I want to talk some homeopathic remedies which we are common use for anxiety. So first remedy is aconite. Aconite is perfectly suitable for anxiety with palpitation and provides a relief at the time of anxiety attacks. So we are use aconite in 30C, aconite in 200C, and aconite in 1 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is gelsemium. Gelsemium is remedy used when an individual suffers from social anxiety disorders and is extremely in making a public appearance. So we are use gelsemium in 30C, gelsemium in 200C, and gelsemium in 1 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is phosphorus. Phosphorus plays a vital role when an individual suffers a lot by worrying about the future. So we are use phosphorus in 30C, phosphorus in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is coffea croda. If anxiety takes away the night sleep and cause sleeplessness, then we are use coffea croda in 200 and in 1 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Agnesia amara. Agnesia amara is used for the treatment of anxiety with depression. So we are use Agnesia amara in 200 C, Agnesia amara in 1 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Lilium tag is homeopathic remedy used for anxiety of some incurable diseases. We are use this remedy in 200 C and in 1 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is opium. Opium is perfect remedy for anxiety from a great fright or something very frightening that give rise to anxiety. We are use opium in 30C, opium in 200C, and opium in 1 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Calcarea carb. Calcarea carb is suitable when anxiety results from some thoughts in the individuals above terrible misfortune or mishappening. So we are use Calcarea carb in 3x, Calcarea carb in 6x, Calcarea carb in 30C, Calcarea carb in 200C, and Calcarea carb in 1 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Argentum nitricum. Argentum nut is the remedy used when anxiety is resulted from antisymptom when it is which is also referred to as. So we are use Argentum nut in 30C, Argentum nitricum in 200C, and Argentum nut in 1 m according to the patient condition. Sudden with restlessness and fear of death, we are use Aconite 200C 3 times a day. Prolonged with periodic and panic attacks, we are use Arsenic album 200C 3 times a day. When fainting, spells, profuse sweating, rose in the morning, we are use sulfur 30C 3 times a day. Makes patient walk fast due to antis- anticipations. We are use Argentum nitricum 200C 3 times a day. Rose laying in bed and closing the eyes. Carbovage 200C 3 times a day. Anxiety aggravated by upward or downward motion going in an elevator rose till 11 p.m. We are use borax 200C 3 times a day. About business even when seriously ill. Bryonia 200C 3 times a day. Full of appearance in the evening. Causticum 200C 3 times a day. Anxiety and fears in the evening when restlessness and palpitation. Calcarea carb 200C 3 times a day. Anxiety rose while laying still sad music. Magnum 200C 3 times a day. Manganum. Anxiety due to fright, fear, exciting news. Stage fright rose while appearing for examination or interview. Gelsemium 200C 3 times a day. Anxiety better after eating. Anacardium 30C 3 times a day. Now I want to talk about some remedies for fears. Fear is an emotion arising from a threat which may be real or imaginary. It is a body uncontrollable reaction to a particular situation or an event. A person tends to avoid and run away from a given circumstances, which in turn become fear. Fear can be associated with any person, situation, or thing. In most cases, it is a result of some past experience or future. The most common fear experienced by a human include fear of death, of close places, failure, and fear of the unknown, fear of height and water, fear of sex, and fear of disease or some other prevalent condition. Anxiety and restlessness mostly occupy fear, and if not treated well, it can further develop into panic attacks. Homeopathic remedy for fear help decrease the severity of symptoms associated with fear and also help prevent further progression of the condition into panic attacks. So homeopathic remedies for fear of death. First remedy is aconite. Aconite is homeopathic remedy that is used to treat the fear of death coupled with anxiety. The person may fear death and believe that he or she may die soon, going so far as to predict the day of damage. So we are use aconite in 30C, aconite in 200C, and aconite in 1 m according to the patient condition. So next remedy is arsenic album. Arsenic album is a homeopathic remedy used to treat the fear of death by restlessness. The affected person does not feel the need to take any medication and may change place continuously. So we are use arsenic album in 30C, arsenic album in 200C, and arsenic album in 1 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Argentum nitricum. Argentum nut is a homeopathic remedy used to treat the fear of height and of flying in aeroplanes. The person fears the projecting corner of buildings. The sight of high buildings makes the person giddy and may cause him or her to stagger, a feeling of having the buildings on both sides of the street closing in and crushing upon the person is prevalent. So we are use Argentum nitricum in 30C, Argentum nataricum in 200C and Argentum nataricum in 1 ml according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Stramonium. Stramonium is a remedy to treat the fear of closed places with the desire to escape. The affected person may get anxiety when going through a tunnel or similar closed space. So we are use Stramonium in 30C, Stramonium in 200C, and Stramonium in 1 ml according to the patient condition. So next remedy is Pulsatilla nigra. Next remedy is Pulsatilla nigra is a remedy used to treat a fear of closed spaces coupled with the desire to seek open air. So we are use Pulsatilla nigra in 30C, Pulsatilla nigra in 200C, and Pulsatilla nigra in 1 ml according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Gelsemium. Gelsemium for stage fright. Gelsemium is a remedy used to treat the fear of open places, especially stage fright. The affected person has a nervous dread of appearing in public. So we are use gelsemium in 30C, gelsemium in 200C, and gelsemium in 1 ml according to the patient condition. Next remedy is phosphorus. Phosphorus is a remedy used to treat the fear of open places. The person fears that something terrible will happen. So we are use phosphorus in 30C, phosphorus in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is lacinum. Lacinum, homeopathic remedy for fear of water with anxiety. Lacinum is a homeopathic remedy used to treat fear of water coupled with anxiety, where a person wants to drink water but it's unable to do. Irritability on hearing the sound of water or looking at it is present, and the person gets on thinking of the water or fluids. So we are use this remedy in 30C and in 200C and in 1 ml according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Hyosamis. Next remedy is Hyosamis. Hyosamis is a homeopathic remedy used to treat the fear of eating or drinking coupled with delirium. The person develops anxiety on hearing the sound of running water. So we are use Hyosamis in 30C, Hyosamis in 200C, and Hyosamis in 1 ml according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Lycopodium. Lycopodium, fear and weak memory. Lycopodium is a remedy used to treat the fear of failure with weak memory. The person has a strong to undrinking new challenges and may feel unable to reach and destination. So we are use Lycopodium in 30C, Lycopodium in 200C, and Lycopodium in 1 ml according to the patient condition. So next remedy is Aurum metallicum. Next remedy is Aurum metallicum is a homeopathic remedy used to treat the fear of failure with marked hopelessness. The person experiences acute mental depression. The future looked bleak and a feeling of being unfit or undiverging may prevail. So we are use aurum metallicum in 30C, aurum metallicum in 200C, and aurum metallicum in 1M according to the patient condition. Next remedy is cariazotum. Next remedy is cariazotum. Cariazotum is a homeopathic remedy used to treat the fear of sex in women. Cariazot is a homeopathic remedy used to treat the fear of sex in women. So we are use Cariazotum in 30C, Cariazotum in 200C, and Cariazotum in 1M according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Staphysagria. Next remedy is Staphysagria, homeopathic remedy for fear with suppressed desire. Staphysagria is a homeopathic remedy used to treat the fear of sex with suppressed sexual desire. The tendency to fear sex may support from a feeling of being out of control or with history of rape or sexual abuse. So we are use Staphysagria in 30C, Staphysagria in 200C, Staphysagria in 1M, Staphysagria in 10M, Staphysagria in 50M, and CM according to the patient condition. So next remedy is fear of diseases. Next remedy is Kali Ars. Kali Ars, the for fear of life-threatening disease. Kali Ars is a homeopathic remedy used to treat the fear of contracting a life-threatening disease or anxiety about health, especially on going to bed. This medicine is indicated in cases where there is a fear of having a stroke, heart disease, or high blood pressure. So we are use Kali Rs in 3C, Kali Rs in 6C, Kali Rs in 30C, and Kali Rs in 1M according to the patient condition. So next remedy is agaricus for fear of cancer. Agaricus is a remedy used to treat the fear of disease, especially cancer. The affected person may be preoccupied with thoughts of death, dying, and graveyards. So we are use agaricus in 30C, agaricus in 200C, agaricus in 1M according to the patient condition. Fear of falling downward motions. Fear of falling downward motion. Borax 200C 3 times a day. Fear of pointed things, knife and forks. Spigelia 200C 3 times a day. Fear of dogs and animals. Belladonna 200C 3 times a day. Fear of being alone, thunderstorm, ghost, phosphorus 200C, 3 times a day. Fear of appearing before audience examination, urgentum nitricum 200C, 3 times a day. Fear of failure examination, Gelsemium 200C, 3 times a day. Fear of aeroplanes flying over the head, Econite 200C, 3 times a day. Child fear to go to bed alone, Causticum 200C, 3 times a day. Fear to be alone feels better in open air, even thought patient is chilly. Pulsatilla nigra 200C, 3 times a day. Fear of poverty. Fear of poverty. Calcarea floor 200C, 3 times a day. Fear of accidents. Carbo veg 200C, 3 times a day. Fear, fear of being touched. Arnica 200C, 3 times a day. Fear of chlora. Lexis 200C, 3 times a day. Fear of consumption disease going to a dentist. Calcarea card 200C, 3 times a day. Fear of cutting face while shaving. Caladium sag 200C, 3 times a day. Fear of dark. Stramonium 200C, 3 times a day. So now I want to talk some remedies for depression. So everyone hear me clearly?
Yes.
So now I want to talk about depression. So first remedy is causticum. Causticum is the homeopathic remedy when the person is depressed after a loss of when grieving. Is often also very toward other, and they can have an angry and outlook on the world. So we are used causticum in 200C and causticum in 1 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is simisafuga. Simisafuga, this is the
Voice is breaking, doctor. Can't hear anything.
no, you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay. So next
Yeah.
remedy is simisafuga. This is the recommended remedy for someone who is active during good times. However, they feel low and upset during episode of depression. Other symptoms include headache, neck pain, and painful menstrual periods. So we are use simisafuga in 30C and simisafuga in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Agnesia amara. Agnesia amara is often best of sensitive people that tend to suppress disappointment or grief. They also do not want to appear valuable, defensive, or in the eyes of others. They can cry easily or they burst into tears or laugh for no particular reason. Some of the other symptoms may also include insomnia, headache, and abdominal cramps. So we are use Agnesia amara in 30C, Agnesia amara in 200C, and Agnesia amara in 1 m, Agnesia amara in 10 m, 50 m, and cm according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Kali fast. Kali fast, the person that requires will likely feel depressed after prolonged periods of emotional stress or excitement. They may also experience nervousness, lack of headache, insomnia, anemia, sensitivity to the cold, and indigestions. So we are use Kali fast in 3x, Kali fast in 6x, Kali fast in 30C, Kali fast in 200C, and Kali fast in 1 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Lexis. Lexis is the remedy when depression is caused by jealousy or repressed feelings. It is also suggest for people who dislike commitment or confinement. This remedy for a person who worries a lot, very talkative, and experience menopause depression. So we are use Lexis in 30C, Lexis in 200C, Laxis in 1 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is natrum carb. Natrum carb is the best remedy for people who are selfless, gentle, and mild by nature. The person tend to avoid conflict and usually becomes depressed after a disappointment of some kind. When they feel lonely, they are mostly like to isolate themselves, withdraw. They often want to listen to sad music. Other symptoms will include nervousness and sensitivities to weather change, sun, and certain foods. So we are use natrum carb in 30C, natrum carb in 200C, and natrum carb in 1 m, natrum carb in 10 m, natrum carb in 50 m, and natrum carb in CM according to the patient condition. Next remedy is natrum. The person that requires natramure will often hide inner feelings such as anger, fear of misfortune, grief, or affection. They are also responsible reverse graduate and they seek, although they also seek some sympathy, they can become angry if someone attempt to cons- console them. The other symptoms include migraines, insomnia, back pain, anxiety, and hopelessness. So we are use Natramure in 3x, Natramure in 6x, Natramure in 12x, Natramure in 24x, Natramure in 30C, Natramure in 200C, Natramure in 1M, Natramure in CM according to the patient condition. Next remedy is phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid, the best remedy for person who is dull, indifferent, and apathetic. Other symptoms include loss of appetite and often feeling overwhelmed from working too hard. Grief people who are so we are use phosphoric acid in 30C and phosphoric acid in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is pulsatilla nigra. Pulsatilla nigra is often used people who become and sad when depressed and they desire lots of comfort and attention. They are also very changeable in mood, jealous, and dreamy. The person mood will improve the fresh air, crying, and light. Even exercise. Pulsatilla nigra is best remedy when depression or sheer with menopause, menstrual periods. So we are use Pulsatilla nigra in 30C, Pulsatilla nigra in 200C, Pulsatilla nigra in 1M according to the patient condition. Next remedy is sepia. Sepia is the best remedy when a person is overwhelmed from loved one. They also want to be alone and they may become angry when disturbed. They may feel better after crying and they prefer not to be consoled. Other related symptoms include digestion problem and menstrual issues. So we are use CPI in 30C, CPI in 200C, and CPI in 1M, CPI in 10M, CPI in 50M, and CPI in CM according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Staphysagria. Staphysagria is the best homeopathic remedy for person who is sensitive, quiet, and emotional. The person may be observed working and have a problem standing up to others. The depression can be caused by shame, suppressed emotions, and hurt feelings. When under pressure, they may experience fit of rage. They may also have a high sex drive and experience insomnia, headache, toothache, stomach ache, and stress related bladder infections. We are use Staphysagrina in 30C, Staphysagrina in 200C, Staphysagrina in 1M, 10M, 50M, and CM according to the patient condition. So next remedy is arsenic album. Arsenic album is best remedy for excessive worries, particularly for those that obsess about health can be classified as a perfectionist. They often are depressed when they fail to reach personal high standards. The person's symptoms are usually rose in colder weather, and they are also very sensitive to any pain. So we are use arsenic album in 30C, arsenic album in 200C, and arsenic album in 1M according to the patient condition. Next remedy is aurum metallicum. Aurum metallicum a remedy for with a tendency toward ruthlessness, disappear, or suicidal thoughts after a failure at work or in the personal life. Symptoms often risen at night or during the winter month, but these individuals may find relief from soothing music. So we are use aurum metallicum in 30C, aurum metallicum in 200C, and aurum metallicum in 1M according to the patient condition. So anyone have a question about this topic? So I'm here to answer. So anyone have a question? I want to say thanks to everyone. Next Sunday, same time, we meet again here with new topic. And thank you very much to all. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.